Yeah.
So for today's breakfast, I decided to treat myself to a little extra treat. Today for breakfast, I'm going to be incorporating this Lenny & Larry's Muscle Brownie, cookies and cream. Pretty good on the macros, 20 grams of protein, a lot of carbs, I think 38 grams of carbs, 10 grams of fat, but everything else I'm using is pretty low in fat, very low in carbs, so it's going to balance out. May have to sacrifice a couple meals later, but it'll be worth it. I'm doing a scoop of Gold Standard Whey, 1/4 a cup of egg beaters, 2 tablespoons of Hershey's cocoa, natural and sweetened cocoa powder, 2 packets of Splenda, and mixing it all together, letting it sit for a little bit, and then I'm gonna throw it on the pan and cook them like pancakes. I'll definitely show y'all the finished product. Alright, for the muscle brownie and the protein pancakes, all I did different was pour the pancake mix onto the pan, let it sit for about 30 seconds, and then I broke up the muscle brownie into small little pieces, as you can see here, and just put it on top, and I'm just going to cook it like that. It's coming out good so far. Definitely can't wait to throw on some Walden Farms on it. I'll show y'all the finished product. This might be the best one yet. Alright guys, so the protein pancakes are finally done. Added my caramel and chocolate Walden Farm syrup to it, of course, as always. And they look pretty good. And I'm pretty excited to eat this. I know it's going to taste delicious. I'm probably going to do this again in the future. Once again, all I did was add Lenny & Larry's Muscle Brownie cookies and cream flavor. And I created this masterpiece. So definitely give it a shot. Definitely worth it. It's Monday, which means I have school. Mila's all locked up, ready to go. Feel bad when I do this. Feel even worse that I'm recording her. Hey Mila, say hi to the camera. Hey. On my way to class. I have one class today, accounting at 11:30. It's now 11:06, so possibility of me making it on time very slim, especially with U of H parking, pretty shitty. Shout out to U of H parking, y'all need to fix that shit. So I'm on my way to class right now. I figured since I'm already gonna be late, why not stop for a Monster? So I'm gonna stop for a Zero Cal. Hopefully they have a white flipper. Get me a Monster and then head to class and walk in late probably. So yeah, let's see how that goes. Got a good parking spot. It's the Bauer building, so I'm about to go in and get my one class in for the day and get back to eating. Out of class right now, heading home. I'm fucking starving. I'm so hungry. It was so hard to pay attention in class because I was so hungry, and you know how like when you're hungry and your stomach growls like really loud in class? It's a quiet class, keep in mind. It's a quiet class. My stomach was just growling super loud. So it was pretty hard for me to stay focused and actually listen to what the teacher was saying. So I'm very happy I'm out of class right now. I feel like I'm about to pass out. Can't wait to go eat. I'm going to show y'all what I'm going to eat next. Won't be anything too special. I'm going to switch it up. Steer away from the protein pancakes today. And I'm going to go with some chicken. I'm not sure what I'm going to eat my chicken with, but I'm going to eat chicken. That's what I feel like eating, so I'm going to eat chicken. So I'll show y'all what I eat. So before we get to the food, I wanted to show y'all something that came in, or I got yesterday. My friend Kyle Bavare, he lended me his posing trunks he wore on stage when he competed not too long ago. He actually competed in the Branch Warren Classic, and he actually got first place. So he let me borrow his trunks. so I wouldn't have to spend the money for this show. And me and him have the same, I wouldn't say the same body type, but we're the same height, so, and same waist. So I'm pretty sure these are gonna fit. I tried them on yesterday. Granted, I was a little bit heavier yesterday, but I tried them on yesterday. Everything looked good. So I'm really hoping some of his good luck rubs off on me. He won first place at the Branch Warren, so I'm hoping some of his good luck runs off on me. Alright guys, so here's my little mini lunch. Like I said earlier in the video, I was feeling chicken, so I got home. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make a chicken sandwich. So I got 2 slices of wheat bread, spicy mustard, some pickles, 1 slice of fat-free Kraft skim milk cheese, and then 3 ounces of chicken. I'm probably gonna down a protein shake, 1 scoop of Gold Standard protein whey, along with this, just to up the protein since the protein's pretty low. But this is gonna have to do. I would have just gone to Chick-fil-A like usual, but I don't know, as I get closer to my competition, I just feel a lot safer and a lot better when I eat home-cooked meals. And this is definitely one of my home-cooked meals, one of my home-cooked favorites. May not taste as good as Chick-fil-A, but it does the work. It's worth it. Rather be safe than sorry. Alright guys, so walking into Alpha League headquarters today, everyone was just like not in the mood to work out, just tired. Headaches. It was just a long day, and no one was really feeling working out until this came in. Daniel had the hookup on those hoverboards. I know everyone's crazy about those hoverboards, so Daniel hooked Christian up with a unique hoverboard. This one has, I think it was 10-inch wheels, bigger than the standard hoverboards. Christian was very excited to get that, and it kind of just upped the mood in the room and kind of just amplified everyone to work out. Here's Daniel and Christian comparing the sizes. You can't really tell in this video, but in person, there's a huge difference. Christian stood about 6'4" while he was on that thing. So yeah, it's definitely a huge difference. Now for the workout. Today, I couldn't really decide whether I wanted to do chest or back. I've kind of wanted to save chest for, I guess, the last workout, just to get like that upper body pump, that good upper body pump, a presentable upper body pump before my show. But I just went ahead and hit chest with Tim and Dereck. Didn't go heavy today because I'm very close to my show, and I'm not really trying to push any heavy weight or train for any strength purposes. I'm just trying to keep the muscles contracting, keeping the blood flow up there, and just making sure that I stay detailed and taper up for the show.
Not too light, not too heavy, and the last 2 sets I'll go really light.
Damn, that vascularity. Let's go.
Damn, everything's heavy now.
Push through it, bro. Come on.
So after cable flies, we moved over to incline hammer strength and decline hammer strength. Once again, I did not go really heavy. I was just looking for a way I can control. As you go lower in weight, you want to up your rep range. So I was shooting for about 15 reps minimum. We did about 4 to 5 sets of this, and then we moved over to something else. It was a superset, so we did keep the intensity high. Although it's kind of hard here because everyone's always socializing and catching up with something. I don't like to take that many breaks between exercises and workouts because I just like to keep the intensity high. I give myself maybe 30 seconds maximum and move on to the next exercise or next set.
But he's not the typical back. He's so light. So light.
I want that. What's the deal, please? How bad? I mean, freak the J6. Yeah. Goals. You're probably gonna get it. I'll go get that.
Alright, last exercise. Tim had to leave early in the workout, so towards the end of the workout, it was just me and Dereck going at it. The last exercise, we did the seated machine flies. We did about 4 to 5 sets, kind of just worked until failure, and that pretty much did it for this workout.
Looking like someone poured baby oil on me, but feel good. It's getting leaner and leaner. The goal is to lose as much fat before Saturday. About to lock up, head home, do some homework. I have a test tomorrow that I haven't even studied for, so I'm fucked there. About to head home, do some homework, and get ready for another day tomorrow, man. 5 days out, gotta keep grinding. Yeah, basically the point of today was to just walk y'all through the daily life, what I go through, how I balance my school and my working out and my cardio and my eating and all that stuff, how I balance it out, just to maintain a balance, because you always have to maintain a balance, always have to keep a level head, or else you'll be stressed. I mean, sometimes I do get stressed, sometimes it does get a little bit too much, but I've learned to cope with it. I've learned to balance out school time and workout time. Right now, I just ate my last meal, or one of my last meals of the day, so now it's just to go home and study, take a shower, study, and get ready for tomorrow. Today I just wanted to walk y'all through and give y'all an idea of what I go through on a daily basis. I wake up, eat my breakfast, go to school. If I have time, I come back home, cook a couple meals, take them to school with me or eat them at home, go back to school, come home, pre-workout meal, head to Alpha Elite headquarters, work out there, come back home, and get ready for the next day. It's just the same thing every day. It does get boring at times, but I find something every day, especially hanging out with the Alpha Elite crew. There's something new every day that spices up your day. It makes it more, makes it more interesting. So I'm definitely looking forward to updating y'all and giving y'all more footage. For those of you that can relate to school and fitness, I'm definitely gonna keep uploading more footage of my days and how I balance everything out. If you have any questions, concerns, anything, just feel free to comment below. Let me know what I shouldn't show, what I should show, what I should show more of, anything. I'm all ears. I'm here to get better. I'm here to help y'all get better. So just let me know. I'm gonna pick up a couple of things at my mom's house. I'm not home right now. I'm picking up a couple of things at my mom's house, and I'm heading home, studying for a test tomorrow that I have not started studying for. Don't take notes from me. Don't do what I do. I'm a procrastinator when it comes to school. I like to wait till the last minute, so I'm probably gonna pull a all-nighter, which isn't smart during peak week, so I don't advise y'all to do this. I probably shouldn't even be recording this, but I'm about to pull a all-nighter for tomorrow, so I'm gonna turn off this camera and get to it once I get home. Yeah, so that's it for today's episode. I just kind of wanted to walk y'all through everything. Please rate, comment, rate, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more footage.